What's going on YouTube? It's your favorite IE SoCal realtor, Ray Gonzales. Today we're in the city of Glendora taking a look at Citrus Oak built by Taylor Morrison. This is going to be a smaller new construction community, only 30 homes. And the floor plan we're going to see today probably has the biggest primary bathroom we've seen on the channel. So let's go check it out. So you guys, here we are, Citrus Oak, here by Taylor Morrison, active new construction community. Only about 30 home sites are gonna be available here. You see we got the boys working. Only a couple of the home sites are currently finished or being worked on. I think there's only one, I think it was that one that was already sold, and a couple of them are in negotiation. So we'll let the boys work. But you guys are gonna see the street goes up, it's a cul-de-sac, and 30 home sites. So you guys wanna get in on this one. There are 4 total floor plans here, but we'll only be seeing one today. We'll be seeing plan 2. I'll put up on the screen a description of each of the 4 floor plans. HOA is gonna be $315 right now, but once everything's built out and everyone's moved in, it'll be about 230 bucks. So you're gonna see, there is a shot of the street, and then you're gonna see the proximity of the 210 freeway. This is off Bonnie Cove, you guys. So if you're from anywhere in the neighboring cities, you probably know Bonnie Cove. But yeah, that's a 210 freeway, literally right there. And then here we are. This is the model that we're about to see right now. So here we go, you guys. Citrus Oak in Glendora. We're gonna see plan 2 today. So right when you walk in from the front door, you're gonna be greeted with the mirror to make sure that you're looking good. And then down this little hall, you're gonna have the access to the stairs. And then over here off to the left, you're gonna have your full-on suite. So you're gonna have full bathroom here. So standing shower, right? And then toilet, sink, vanity. And then you're gonna have your bedroom number 1. We've said it before in other videos, whenever you have a downstairs full-size bedroom bathroom combination in a 2-story home, this is gonna instantly provide utility and value that not every house has, as we see somebody scoot on by there. Even though this bathroom is technically gonna be detached from the room, right? This is still the bathroom that your guests would use if they came over. You still, if you really wanted to close it off, you could put a door here. I would maybe just keep it open, but if you were to put a door here, if there were a door here, everything would feel like its own kind of downstairs primary suite. So if you have parents staying with you, I've said it before, parents, anyone elderly, anybody staying with you that has, needs their own space and it needs to be downstairs, boom. Right next to the stairs, we're gonna have a little hall closet, and then this is gonna be the garage, but it's currently being used as a sales center, so we'll leave that for them. And then next to all that is gonna be our open living space. Like we're used to seeing on the channel, awesome open floor plan. You're gonna see here, we'll start off with the living room. This is a pretty big couch, you guys. So if you have a giant sectional that wraps around in that corner, absolutely it's gonna be able to fit whatever you have. This is also not a small coffee table too. So whatever size coffee table you have, I reckon that will also work. TV wall, very important. And then it flows so well into your dining and kitchen area. So let's start with the dining room. This is a big dining room table here. We're gonna have an 8-person table here. That will not disappoint and can give everybody a spot at the table. Right off the kitchen as well, that has an island cut for 4 full-size chairs. Before we get into the kitchen though, I really gotta point out, I love when they have the entire wall length here of cabinetry, right? And then you got your quartzite as well. So this is very useful. And not only that, it just looks better. What are you gonna have, like an empty wall? Maybe if you have like a bar cart or maybe your own wine fridge perhaps. But you guys, you don't realize how much space is valuable until you don't have it. So this is gonna be really hard to run out of space. You know, let's face it, you guys, between the air fryers, the toaster ovens, and all of that stuff, it gives a spot for you to house them. For those of you with young kids though, you're gonna have to baby proof all of these. But here you go, you guys, into the kitchen now. Instantly, we're gonna get smacked in the face with a kitchen island that is 8 feet 8 inches long. And you guys, this definitely has a presence in the middle of the room. Another valuable measurement that we're gonna have here in the kitchen is that this is 45 inches of space right here. 45 inches of space between the island and the countertop that houses the stove. So that's good because you're gonna be able to do your dishes and completely walk around, right? You're gonna be able to open up the cabinetry and you're gonna have enough space for everything. It is important to note, you guys, in 2026, all California new construction homes are gonna have everything electric, you guys. So that means electric stoves, electric wall ovens, electric appliances galore. And if you guys don't have any experience with electric kitchen appliances, they're not that bad. It's kind of weird getting used to, but essentially you just turn this on. There's coils in here that turn red. And then you put your pot on there and then the water bubbles up and boils like normal. So it's not much of a learning curve. It's just something to get used to just because, you know, we're used to gas, right? We're used to seeing the flame. All you're gonna see is like a red coil get warm here. And one thing that's cool about it is it's easier to clean, always easier to clean, and it just gives a more sleek look. Like it's definitely more flatter, you know, just everything's a lot cleaner, right? And then over here, the wall oven. This is pretty standard operating procedure as far as wall ovens go. The science behind that hasn't really changed much. And then next to your wall oven is gonna be your pantry. Excellent, excellent living space, and doesn't really stop there. A lot of times we see new construction homes and they don't really have much of backyards. This one you have a little bit of a backyard seating area, so let's check that out. Now, whenever we do these new construction tours, the backyards are never the focal point. Very rarely, unless you have a giant backyard, like we've seen some, like in the Corona video we did. But you guys, this is a pretty solid size. It's exactly what you need, right? Not a lot of maintenance. This is ideal. One thing's always got to be noted in these videos, you guys. Backyards don't come finished. So you're gonna have to, you know, spend the money to have whatever hardscape landscaping you want. You know, you're not gonna get the AstroTurf. You're not gonna get any of the landscaping you see. It's gonna come bare, so bring your creativity. You're gonna see that we're pretty early in on the build here. You see that? We still got some studs everywhere. So there's 30 total home sites available. So there's 30 homes and only one has been sold so far. So we're pretty new into this. We're pretty early into this. So you guys got to jump on them. As we come upstairs, we're going to be greeted with our loft, our favorite part of these homes. You guys, I talk about it a lot, but these lofts, if they're big enough to have sectionals this big, that's insane. Comment down below what you think about lofts. You know, they're in almost every new construction home these days. And let me know what you think about them. Let me know what you'd use them for. And would you have them just be in upstairs living room like this? Like guys, this is bigger than the couch that they had downstairs in the actual living room. In fact, this is probably bigger than the living room that they had downstairs. So yeah, comment down below. Let me know what you think you'd use it for. Off the loft, we're gonna be rolling down the hallway here. We're gonna be greeted first with our laundry room. This is a good sized laundry room. I love the laundry rooms that are just okay size. You don't need a monstrosity of a room just to get your underwear washed. No disrespect to those who have a big laundry room. I just feel like there's other better uses for square footage. Across the hall from that, you're gonna have your hallway bath. So again, you guys, you're gonna have your tub shower, toilet, dual vanities. You know we love that in the upstairs bedrooms. You know we love that in the upstairs hallways. Next to that, we're gonna see bedroom number 2. Bedroom number 2 is a great size, you guys. We're really digging what Taylor Morrison is doing here. This is longer than normal closet, I feel like, too. But you guys, again, full-size bed, and you have all this space to walk. You got a dresser, you got an end bench, and then you still have all this space to waddle through. So you guys, good size room here. Adjacent to that, we have bedroom number 3. Bedroom 3 is a good space. It's a little smaller than the bedroom that we just saw, but still very functional, very useful. You got room on either side for your end tables, so very ideal. One thing we've noticed is the ceilings. You guys, normally we have 8-foot ceilings on the second floor, on the second level. 9-foot ceilings on the first floor. We've seen that before. But you guys, this is 9-foot ceilings, over 9-foot ceilings. So the same amount of size and space that you feel like you're gonna have downstairs, you're gonna have upstairs as well. 2,600 square feet of living space, you got 9-foot ceilings throughout. That's pretty cool. Great space so far. I'm very impressed with everything Taylor Morrison is doing. And then you have your primary bedroom. Great design throughout. One thing I did not mention earlier in the video is that, obviously, if you watch my channel, you know what I'm about to say. You're gonna see all the designs, you're gonna see all the furniture, all that, all the artwork, all that is staged by the builder. So when you buy your home site, it's gonna come relatively bare. You won't have the little design here on the wall, the shiplap. Yours will be standard drywall, similar to this. So like I said in the backyard, right, where your backyard won't come finished, you gotta bring your imagination. But off the primary bedroom, you guys, we're gonna have the most wide open bathroom that we've seen in a while. So wide open, you guys. We even got a really big soaking tub. This is probably the biggest of the tubs that we've seen, even in the luxury walkthroughs that we've done. But let's start here. You guys, we have the expanded single vanity, one sink, but it's detached from the other sink that's just as big. So his and her sinks. But you guys, this is an amazing tub. And then across the way from the tub, we have a car wash in your bathroom. This is probably one of the bigger showers that we've seen on the channel, and it looks really nice. One thing that's really cool that Taylor Morrison did in the showers is that they used big slabs here. So what that does is it's less grout lines, right? Because if you use smaller tiles or smaller mosaics, whatever, you're gonna have more grout to clean. So the fact that they used bigger tiles here makes it a lot easier to clean, and it'll just stay looking fresh longer. And then of course you got your toilet. Your master suite would not be complete without an awesome walk-in closet. So you guys, this is very long, and it can fit all your clothes in here. So you guys, this is an awesome opportunity. We're in the city of Glendora. This is the first time Glendora has ever been featured on the channel. And after seeing this, they need to build more out here so that way we can feature it, because these are great. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and for tagging along with me touring Citrus Oak here in the city of Glendora. Right now, to qualified buyers, Taylor Morrison is offering as low as 4.99% interest rate for 30 years. And there's only 30 homes here, like I said before. They said one is sold, another one is in negotiations. So I reckon there to be about 28 homes available in this community. It's gonna go fast. And so if you're watching this video interested in the Glendora area, you gotta message me so I can get you in an appointment to see these homes and get you a good deal. But if you and your family are looking to make a move soon and you need help making a sound decision and getting your family into your new home, step 1, watching this video is a good place to start. Step 2 is gonna be calling me or texting me at the cell phone number that's on the screen right now. When you contact me, we'll chat real briefly about what you got going on, what your timeline looks like, what your goals and aspirations are, and I'll tell you the best way I can help you achieve those. I will say in certain price points and in certain cities, the resale market makes a little bit more sense just due to inventory, but with the interest rates these guys are offering, the incentives, and the fact that they come with builder guarantees to where if something goes bad after a couple months of you moving in, you just call the warranty office and they come and fix it for free. So you guys, it's a really good opportunity. So be sure to like and subscribe and head to the channel for more walkthroughs similar to this in cities around the Inland Empire. to help you decide where in your family you're going to buy next. But I want to thank you so much. This was a short and sweet video this time. There's only one model here because it's a smaller community. But thank you guys so much for watching. It really means a lot to me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next week.